Chase like with the blue futon is actually in the digital world with this one. I'm a little late to the party with this one because I just got Hulu. Yes, I'm that late. Palm Springs. How's this movie? Is it like Groundhog's Day? Is it better than Groundhog's Day? Let's find out. So Palm Springs, what's it about? Well, it's about Andy Samberg and J.K. Simmons being stuck in this time loop in the same wedding over and over and over again. But unfortunately, Cristin Milioti, I'm saying her name completely wrong, accidentally, well, I'm going to say accidentally, she follows Andy Samberg into this time portal, and now all three of them are stuck in the same day over and over and over again. And this is kind of a funny rom-com. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I kept trying to say romp, but it's a funny rom-com with some tropes you've seen before and some tropes you've seen before. This is not really an original movie, guys. I'll put it that way. But how they made the movie, it is a fun time. It opens off thinking, oh, maybe it's a movie my parents would like to watch. But then I realized it's an Andy Samberg Lonely Island movie. And it opens up pretty sexually. And you're just like, okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't show this to my parents at all because of that first scene. But watching this movie, it is a fun time knowing, it's a kind of a fun time, even though you kind of know what's going to happen. You know, the person going to enter the time portal, freak out, and all of a sudden be like, I got to do this, I got to do this. If I try to kill myself over and over again, if I try to go home, try not to sleep, trying to do this over and over again, well, you're going to be in the same bed over and over again. And what makes this a little bit smarter is having the backstory of some of these characters at a wedding of what they did and why they feel guilty and what they're trying to do. So, of course, you have the J.K. Simmons route of he's really pissed off, so he's trying to kill Andy Samberg multiple times. And there are interesting tropes in this movie. For example, you feel pain, and you don't come back to the next day unless you do sleep, pass out, or die. And there are some fun, like I said, fun tropes of people trying to stay awake, or people being in pain, and, you know, the hospital trying to keep them alive, to keep them awake so they don't go into a coma, or if they're in a coma, they can't really go into the next day until they come out of a coma and go back to sleep. I think that's one of the stories. And there are some good character developments with Andy Samberg trying to teach her, Cristin, I can't say her last name, that, hey, pain is bad. We do not want people to suffer in this time loop because they hurt. They hurt, and she doesn't really care at that point because she just wants to go back to her life. So there are some good character developments like that and character flaws, and not having flaws with some of these characters make you think, okay, that's good. But it goes into weird, I mean, it is a weird time portal movie, but it just goes into his weird thing at the very end of, like, blowing yourself up and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, they got to do something to, you know, have a conclusion to this movie. And I think it's okay. It's a pretty fun movie. But I feel like it's a movie I've seen 1,000 times before. There are some new stuff to it, but it's revolutionary. But you can enjoy yourself on screen. It's going to be a short review. So let's give you my review. Palm Springs is going to receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futons with that 70%. But let's see what the Critics' News scores gave this one. So you have Palm Springs at 95% with the critics with 220 of them, and the audience scoring 88% with over 1,000. Here's critic consensus. Strong performances, assured direction, and a refreshingly original concept. What? Makes Palm Springs a rom-com that's easy to fall in love with. Is this original? I've seen so many movies. This is not original, guys. It's Groundhog's Day. Is it original? Am I wrong? Anyway, 70%, 95, or 88. Chase out the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of the things, Booftopia, you Booftonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. This is one of the reviews where it's going to be not the best review ever. So, just